welcome back to the channel. Today's little video is going to be on patience. So when you're very new to this hobby, it's very easy when you're looking for bonsai to go into a nursery, pick a tree, pick a pot, not know really what you're doing and expect that you're going to take that tree, put it straight in a pot and do all these weird and wonderful things that you've seen on the internet or YouTube. You know, like start wiring it, styling it, and potentially could kill the tree. So the main thing I'm trying to put across in this hobby that we all love is that you have to be patient, okay? You can't expect to do everything straight away. As my good friend Terry always tells me, it's not a race. To be honest, I think we've all been there at the beginning where, you know, we get very excited that we're starting this hobby and we want to create something right away. And, you know, I killed multiple trees when I first started, but I didn't have anything that I knew of to show me how it's done properly or when I should be waiting till. So yeah, it was very difficult, but I guess that's why I'm trying to put these types of videos out, because at least maybe it might help at least one or two people realise that there's certain things you've got to go by. You can't just, you know, put a tree in a pot and treat it how you want to treat it. You have to be very respectful and patient when it comes to keeping that tree. Not only could you potentially harm the tree, but sometimes it might benefit you to be patient and leave things rather than trying to make them shorter when you think they need to be shorter, when really you might need an extra bit of thickness at a point that you're shortening. So not being patient could also affect the aesthetics of the tree. So if you're trying to design a tree in a certain way, let's say you've left a branch to get, I don't know, over a metre long to gain a bit of thickness on a branch. If you go in too early, potentially what you're going to do is it's not going to look right. You need to be patient enough that you've left enough length on that branch that you've got the thickness that you want on the branch. So being too eager to create a silhouette is probably not going to be the best if you're trying to create an aesthetic. If you're trying to work on a tree that is sick or just weak in general, then yeah, you're going to kill that tree. So you must be patient and wait until that tree is ready to be worked. You've got to try and put your ego to one side and wait for the tree to tell you when it's ready. I think what I'm trying to say is, if you can't be patient or are not a very patient person in general, then bonsai is probably not the best hobby for you. We are waiting for certain times of the year so we can repot, certain times of the year so we can wire the tree. You know, we will be clipping and growing through the growing season, but as it starts to slow down, we might start to back off a little bit with pruning our trees. So yeah, you need to have that aspect, or there's no point in doing bonsai. Remember what I said in the last video, it's a symbiotic relationship, and if you are continually doing what you feel like you want to do as opposed to reading what the tree wants you to do, then you're going to lose every time. So patience is definitely a big factor in everything we do, and we must hold that above everything else. So I think keeping bonsai has taught me a few things in life that maybe when I was a bit younger I didn't take on board, and I think I am a lot more patient and understanding with a lot more things. I was quite fiery, and I think this hobby has definitely helped to kind of mellow me out a bit. And don't get me wrong, you know, life does test us all, but I kind of think that this hobby has definitely helped me along the way to maybe, shall we say, grow up a little bit. Another thing it's got me thinking about is when we're watering through the day, in the hot weather, even in the colder weather, it's all about patience at the end of the day. There's no point in going up to your pot and just watering the pot just for the sake of it because you want to water. You need to be checking whether it needs water, yeah? Otherwise you're just gonna give the tree problems, yeah, with roots. So, you know, pick the pot up, maybe fill the top of the soil, see how it's doing. But yeah, if it's not ready to be watered, then be patient and wait for the tree to be wanting water rather than you wanting to give water because it fits into your daily routine. Hope everyone finds that video useful. If you like the video, could you just hit the like button for me? And if you haven't subscribed already, if you could subscribe, that'd be great. Thanks to everyone who's already following me. That's absolutely awesome. I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you guys. And take care, and I'll catch you again next week.